Okay. Well, are you doubled? I don't know. Okay, good. Hold on. At all? It's crazy. But I see you moving in Streamlabs though.
Let's see. My mic is turned on. I'm unmuted. There we go.
Okay, I had the wrong selection selected.
It's fine.
So now here we are. Okay, now I know.
We're good.
Now I can
Yep.
just turn you on and not, no, not today. Today is not the day, and I am not that person today. Hi, Nerdy Will. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Nerdy Will.
Welcome to Waking Up. Life's been a bitch for me. You know what? That's all I got. That's
That's the extent of it.
I might go into it at the end.
Okay.
Maybe I might go into it just a little bit at the end. But right now, welcome to Waking Up. I am Anna, and this is host Sean. Hi, I'm Sean. I like long walks on the beach, and I am the human equivalent of a golden retriever. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And I wish that was not the case, but he totally is. He totally is. Like,
I thought it for a while, but it's
he is. True. Oh my god. So
I
let's go to his disclaimer.
Okay.
Here on Waking Up. You know what? Here's the one thing. Like the one thing I know. Here on Waking Up, we're not here to bash anyone's faith or religion. We are. We think faith and religion are beautiful things when done in an emotionally and mentally healthy manner. We are not mental health professionals. We are not certified in anything. I am learning that really quickly this week. So we are not mental health professionals. We are not certified. We are not doctored. We are not any of those things. We are not therapists or any type of mental health profession. However, we are two trauma triscuits that like to talk about mental health on the internet and our mental health. Our mental health and what works for us. If you need true professional help, we do have information for you that can help you get in touch with the right mental health professionals that can get you the proper help that you need. Sean and I both grew up Southern Baptists, which is, for those of you who don't know, is a very strict conservative evangelical sect or denomination. I wouldn't say sect. Sect sounds very cultish, even though it was denomination of the Protestant faith there in the Carolinas. So that's where we grew up. We grew up in the 90s and 2000s. Go watch Shiny Happy People on Prime season 2. That was our life. That is exactly where we grew up, and that's exactly how traumatized we were. So, I mean, seriously, if you want to know how we grew up, that is honestly, that.
And if you grew up during that time, it might trigger you. Yes. Yeah, we're here for it might trigger.
We're here for you.
So that was our lives. So it was like for us. So
yay us. Okay.
Yay us.
All right, you know what? Sean chose the topic today because I'm not in a state where I can choose a topic. So here I am.
Here we go. Yeah. All right,
okay.
So you take it away?
Yeah, yes! Oh my God.
Right. Oh, you know what? I'm missing the thing that would be perfect for this episode. I feel like I was gonna pull down an imaginary mic.
We are already struggling with your mic, sir. We don't need that shit. Go ahead.
Okay. In today's corner, weighing it at 40 pounds of repressed joy and unprocessed trauma. I'm gonna do it. It's your inner child. Because it's fun.
All right, you know what? You go ahead. Go ahead.
And in the opposite corner, fueled by caffeine, bills, and the crushing weight of responsibility, it's your outer child.
Yay. First off, outer child is not a correct.
Oh, sorry, outer adult. My bad. I don't know why I came out outer child. Outer adult, inner child, outer adult. Words are hard.
This is why we don't like. This is why you're a golden retriever.
Oh man.
If anyone has black cat golden retriever energy, this would be this show.
Podcast for you. Yes.
Thank
Words
you.
Words are hard. Absolutely, Nerdy Will. Thank you.
I am learning. I am learning that. And here's the fun part. Your inner child's trauma punches right smack dab into your adult reality. It's not fun. I'm just telling you right now, it's not fun.
For being a child, the inner child punches hard. The inner child can absolutely lay me out and whoop up on the outer adult in me at a moment's notice. Sometimes I don't even see the fight coming.
Your inner child just runs the show, Sean. You have like the mentality. Sometimes like you're wanting to see the good in everyone is so childlike. Like I don't think like it runs the show. Yours runs the goddamn show because you're like, I love everyone, but I don't trust you. Like that is your inner child to a T.
It is a really weird mix of yes, I see the best in you, but I also don't trust you at the same time.
I don't trust you, so I'm going to do everything to make sure that you don't hurt me.
You can't hurt me. Exactly. Everything that my inner child does like to take over a lot.
Take over. What? Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, are you gonna say how are you gonna escalate a lot? It's pretty often.
My inner child. Oh my god, my inner child. I don't even know what she's doing anymore. I feel like my inner child is like I have built up a good enough relationship with her that it's like, okay, you know what? I can give you more privileges. We are at a good place.
Mm-hmm. And then
I'm wrong. I mean, I'm not wrong, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, I just like, what are you doing? Like, that's it. That's
the question that comes up a lot. Like, what's happening? Why you got to do this, inner child? Come on. Let's talk about this.
Who were you texting?
No, and I was looking up my phone app for my AC unit. Because when my door's closed, the temperature goes up in my room. However, it's a new phone, and so my login isn't saved. Therefore, I can't log into it because I don't know what my login is.
This is why you have the same login, the same 3 logins for everything.
That's true. Yes. But I was texting my inner child. Leave me alone.
Oh my God, you know what? We should let Logan decide, like...
a text exchange between our inner child and our outer adult.
You be my inner child. You know what? I'm interested. We might do that near the end. That
does sound fun.
Okay, so, like, what happens when our inner child and our adult sort of...
clash?
When, it's not even Jesus take the wheel, because fuck Jesus. Jesus
has no part in this.
Jesus has no part in this. It's like, which one? Who is it? It's like, I feel like it's one of those comedies where, like, the 2 people are driving in the front seat, and they're, like, driving around, and it's like, no, you go this way. And then you're just, like, fighting, and you're just doing this, like, all over the road.
You know, remember the driver's ed vehicles where they had the passenger side had that extra brake for the instructor to press? I feel like it's like that, except it's not the inner child is sitting in the passenger side, but it's not a brake. The inner child has an accelerator. Like, we're just gonna do it this way, and their own wheel. Like, they have the whole thing, and they're just like, nope, we're done. We're switching it over. It's me now. This is how we are. New phone's such a pain, really. Yes, they absolutely are. That's
Yeah, but like I like was using Dropbox passwords for all of mine because it was keeping up with my phone and my computer stuff, and then it's like, oh, we're going away with Dropbox every single time. I think this is the third time my password managers have like, we're not functioning anymore.
No, we're gonna stop. Yeah, we're gonna stop supporting this app that is essential for your life.
That we promoted for like months. Okay.
Yeah, too bad. Thanks. Too bad. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. So just when I thought I had all of my passwords switched over, I find another app that I didn't. Now I've got to figure out what the password is. Such is life. Wait, that right there, that is an inner child, outer adult standoff.
How?
Because my outer adult wants to go, okay, I got to figure this out. I've got to pay this bill, or I've got to do this thing. So, okay, I'm going to sit here and figure out whatever my username and password is. I've got to get into my account. My adult is responsible. I need to take care of this now. My inner child's like, screw it. Do it later.
No, that's your ADD. That's not your inner child.
It's both. My inner child has ADD.
So does your inner adult. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
I mean, it's fair.
That's not your inner child. That is your ADD. That's your neurodivergence.
I think I confused them a lot.
That's going on social media right there. Clip that shit.
Oh god. Social media gold right there. He's an old school or open source password manager. They don't have to pay monthly. That's helpful. Just doesn't integrate with everything. Yeah, that's annoying then. I don't really. I use Samsungs. It's fine. I will eventually figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah. So, has your inner child ever thrown a tantrum?
Have you watched half of my solo streams?
just throw that out there. Maybe some of our community hasn't.
Have you watched any of my solo content?
I mean, I have. Yes, I've watched a few. It's here and there.
Ask that question again.
That's like three-fourths of that is your inner child throwing a tantrum, and then the last quarter of is your outer adult going, all right, okay, hold on.
My inner child throwing facts, Blue Ellie, facts.
Yeah, Blue Ellie, yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
I can't.
This is where we are today, folks. This is us.
Oh fuck. If you, oh god, okay.
But we laugh. We have to laugh because if not, it gets sad and crying, and so like we gotta laugh.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Right now, the way my life is going, my inner child's going, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, no, pretty much everyone. I think I'm pretty much my inner child, my outer adult, my inner teen, my inner adolescent. They are all in their rooms doom scrolling because that is where I'm at. I feel nothing. There's no tantrums going on. It's just all three of them are just in their rooms. Doom scrolling, talking to no one.
It's that silence that I bet as a parent, all of a sudden you go, it's too quiet.
Oh, I don't do that anymore. I have kids with cell phones. I have, yeah. They have taken the day off. Bonnie, they have taken the week off. I'm pretty sure
they're on vacation. They packed their bags and left.
They have self-exiled themselves into their rooms in my head. They're starting to DoorDash things to their doors. Information is getting to them via DoorDash.
What is your inner child order? Oh wait, no, I know what your inner child is ordering. You sent me a text message about it Friday. Can I eat my weight in this?
Can I eat my weight in sushi and Tiff's Treats? And Tiff's Treats was fucking close, but I did get sushi. But I was like, can I eat my weight? See that? No. That's my inner teen and my inner child. So like, okay, can I order like a bunch of like carbs and sugar and sushi at the same
It's
time.
healthy because sushi's healthy, right? It balances it out. Sushi's not healthy. Okay, never mind. I thought sushi was healthy because it's like
Only
fish
if you
and
get
stuff.
certain kinds of sushi. But
Oh, not the kinds that you get.
I get the shit. I get the ones with the rolls with the shit all over them. I did order one healthy roll, but that was about it.
The one healthy bounces it out.
Inner children need you, Tiffs. It's Tiffs.
That's true.
It's Tiffs treats or Crumble. But I didn't like Crumble's like menu this week, so Tiffs
They're hit or
treats
miss.
is like Tiffs treats is consistent. I'm like, that's my backup. We are not sponsored by them, by the way. They're just my comfort food.
Yeah. That's when I knew your inner child had taken over your text message. Was it Tiff treats?
Boo boo, I don't know who's in charge anymore. It's a gamble. Text me on any given moment right now.
Yes.
I think it's though it's important to find that balance. But I think what you don't realize is how segregated your inner child and your outer child or your adult side are, but how much your inner child influences. It's almost like that evil not evil, and I don't want to say evil, but it's like the interview with the vampire, how they made Claudia like a vampire at a childlike age, and she was a child, like her outer body was a child, but her thought process grew into an adult and all this stuff, and it's very similar to that. So it's like my inner child has all of these like childlike, but she's running the show half the time. My adult's just doing what my inner child says. And I mean, that's what healing is healing your inner child, so your inner child and your outer adult can work as a team. How's that working out for you, Sean? How's your inner child and your adult working out?
That is a dysfunctional team. I'm going to be honest, that is a pretty dysfunctional team.
Oh my god! Is your IFS, internal family system? Are they the board of Joanne's fabrics?
Yes. Oh my god, that boardroom is a mess. Like, could y'all just figure something out?
Everybody's yelling at each other. Everybody's yelling at each other. Everybody's right.
And then when I think we finally made a good decision, that one voice goes, just 5 more minutes. Just do this. It's not a big deal. Like, we think we've made the decision. We think we're ready to move on. And no, that inner child voice goes, well, how about it'd be fine. We could just do this.
Are you sure that's your inner child?
Depends on what it is.
Fair.
For me, a lot of times it is the I'm just gonna go on one more quest. I'm just gonna play one more match. Like, it's late at night. It's video game. I'm gaming, and it's my inner child's like, you know what? It's if I play one more match and I can get to sleep, I can figure this out. Like, I can do this. Just one more match. My adult's like, no, maybe. Okay. My inner child's like, we're gonna do one more thing, and my adult's like, how do I make that work? Wait, no, that's not what's supposed to be happening. You're supposed to be responsible. Nah, no. The amount of late nights and 24-hour or overnight gaming sessions, and I'm just gonna.
I fucked up.
Oh my god! Especially when you have ADD time blindness. And you're like, I'm gonna just. That's why crafting games are. I have to be careful with crafting games because Ark. I'm like, yeah, Ark.
I remember the last time you played Ark.
Oh man!
And like, I had to literally ban you from Ark, and you weren't allowed to play unless you were with other people because, folks, he literally stayed up for almost like 48 hours with like crafting. Some naps in between. But yeah.
I was talking to someone recently, and they're like, "Yeah, I was playing this game. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called Ark." And I went, "Oh God, yeah, I've heard of it." But yeah, I struggle with those where that inner child is like wants that constant one more. I can spend 5 more minutes, because it It wants to keep doing it. It wants that those little dopamine hits that keep coming from one more time. So that's one of my inner child struggles.
You know where my inner child struggles? I think my inner child struggles is oh, fuck, why am I blowing up? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Nora is out with some friends. She was asking me. I won't let her buy books because you have to be really careful about books nowadays because the young adult books look very similar to the spicy books because they
really,
yeah. So it's like, yes, it's a young adult, but you have to be really careful because young adult is starting to push the envelope. So I'm like having to be like,
gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know, like. Asking me about my inner child right now is like, I don't know, Matt. I don't know. All right, I think my inner child struggles so much. It's like when it comes to like hard times, because my inner child was like, as a child, I was trained so much as like when things are hard or chaotic or whatever, you just shut down. You shut down and you stay quiet and you don't make noise and you don't cause problems and you don't ask for help because things are too hard. And so it's like, that's when I know my inner child has taken over. But as an adult, because I was also parentified. So it's like, it's this weird combination of as an adult, because I've been an adult or treated as an adult since I was young, so it's just normal for me. Like I get up, like I said with some of the past streams with my depression, it's just like I get up, I pay the bills, I do the housework, I clean the house, I take care of the kids, like I do the thing because that's just what you do as an adult. But I don't do any of the things like the self-care, like bringing me joy. I don't game. I don't put on makeup. I'm lucky I'm wearing pants today. Like, and I mean, it's, I don't know. It's a weird combo. I think because I was parentified and I was the older daughter and I was expected to take care of things, it's a whole different type of trauma. So it's like, oh, like the things you do as an adult are just normal for me. Like, okay.
Some of the inner child things that I've been trying to inner child, outer adult is in like the people pleasing and the codependence, especially with like with text messages. Like I'm really bad about like, oh, I've got to text this person, I got to text this person. Yeah, no, you know this. or here's the one that still plagues me, that the when I send a message and then I reread that message. See, I do reread my stuff sometimes. When I reread that message and then my brain starts going into this, my inner child's like, oh my God, that's that message. Oh, you shouldn't have said that, or you should have said this, and my inner child wants to then try to fix, like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. Oh my God, they're gonna think you're stupid. I gotta fix it. And my inner child just wants to go trying to do everything because like, what are they gonna think? Because I'm trying to get that approval. I'm trying to get that validation. Or I'm trying to make sure I feel safe. I don't feel safe right now. So that's the big struggle that I have with my inner child, is that I have to do this, otherwise I'm not safe or I'm not loved. They're going to leave me. That's why I know it's my inner child when something as simple as a simple text message, my inner child's going, oh my
Sean,
God,
I left you like 10 years ago. It's fine.
Wait, what? Okay. Oh, wait, huh? Hold on. Wait, what?
I'm a figment of your imagination. I am AI.
This entire podcast
has been AI.
Oh, don't. Okay. This is all a figment of my imagination. I'm really talking to a blank screen. Great. That's awesome. Thanks. That's what I needed. That's what I need right now. God. Triggered my existential dread.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Yeah, I was trying to think of all the different ways that I go back and forth, that my inner child and my outer adult go.
For me, it's video games. For me, it's gaming.
Yeah.
It's all of my nerd stuff.
Mhm.
Because as a kid, as a real life kid, like I was not, again, allowed to like the nerdy stuff, allowed to like video gaming. First off, it was very gender biased. And it was also, which is ironic because my parents loved Star Trek and like Star Wars, but that was the extent. Like, we weren't allowed to like a lot of these things as a kid, I was allowed to like, but I wasn't allowed to obsess over. It wasn't, that was just not a thing. I wasn't allowed to be nerdy. I wasn't allowed to dress in costume. I mean, we all know that the whole Halloween thing, like that, we've had several episodes about that, but like cosplaying wasn't a thing. Dungeons and Dragons wasn't, D&D wasn't a thing. RPGs wasn't a thing. I think the most extent is I got to Vampire the Masquerade, but that was in high school, after school, and it was just very, very like innocent and just like very quick. Like it was in between school and band rehearsal, so it was like an hour or so it wasn't anything. And then I got to college and it was, again, be an adult, be a grown-up, you know, again, the Christian, find a guy to get married to. There was no be yourself, like the things. I didn't even know what anime was until I was in college, if I'm being real. I didn't even know what anime was. I had no clue. Pokemon, I had no clue. Dragon Ball Z, I know was big when we were like kids. I was like, I had no idea. I still don't know. I'm like, whatever. There's a lot of the things as an adult now that I obsess over, like gaming.
Because you can.
Because I can. And I have adult money. And
yes, exactly.
Which I'm like, oh, I have adult money. Again, and this is where your inner child and your outer and your adult, like, because I'm like, I have adult money. I'm going to get the thing that makes me happy. And it's cute and it's dirty. And then I look at my balance. I was like, that's so not in my budget. Like, I shouldn't have bought that. I don't.
Legos. For me, it's Lego sets.
Oh, it's all of the nerdy. See, that's the thing is like, it's so varied for me. It's Harry Potter, it's Fallout, it's D&D, it's gaming in general, it's Sea of Thieves. It's like so many. I have so many different things I'm nerdy about. So it's like I gotta get all of the things.
Tell me you were not allowed to like what you like without telling me. That is what it is. You can tell an adult who dealt with that because they nerd out as an adult. And I got adult money. I am spending it on nerd stuff.
I fucking have. I love crossover shit. I fucking have a Borg rubber duck.
It's amazing. I love that.
I mean, and this thing is like, I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. There is no reason for it. It like it collects dust, but it sits here on my shelf, and I look at it, and I'm like, look, it's Locucius.
Joy.
It's Locucius. That's my level of nerd. I know exactly what Picard's Borg name was. Like, come on.
Yeah, because our inner child the inner child wants that joy. I need that joy. Give me that thing, give me that dopamine, give me that. I want that experience. And I wasn't allowed to have that. For me, I wasn't allowed to explore what I wanted, what I liked. For me, like almost all of my content was moderated but in my family. I was one of those families where everything had to be
Oh
Christian,
my God. Yes.
Right? There was one exception. talk radio. That was the non-Christian thing, but it was still conservative. It was still highly conservative.
Of course.
So yeah, everything had to fall within that. Like I remember.
But Quackus. Thank you, Jay.
That is fantastic. Thank you, Jay. That's amazing. Like I remember having to convince my mother that Creed is Christian in order for me to buy the CD.
I wanted the Creed. You've told that story several times. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't allowed to watch sitcoms. I wasn't allowed to watch anything that was not mainstream Christian. And so now I'm like, I binge a lot of stuff and I spend money on a lot of areas. I nerd out on stuff where I can. And I watch what I want to watch, but sometimes I just watch, but then the ADD kicks in and I'm like, I switch over to something else. I'm all about nerding out on my stuff. I have adult money. I'm like, I have adult money. I'm going to spend it on adult stuff.
Yeah. I think, it's just hard. I think I also had the advantage of, because my parents were divorced when I was younger, and when I got to high school age, I did get a lot of that. I was allowed to do a lot of stuff, but it was only on the weekends, and because I was with my dad, so it was like, but it was very also that again still very limited, because it was very limited on what I could actually go out and do, and like. I think now it's really I think as a parent that bleeds over also into how I parent a lot. Is I spend a lot of time and money especially when my kids were growing up. If they like something, I would 100% just like. One year we did a My Little Pony Christmas. Everything was My Little Pony. Everything. Like, because awesome. Another year we did, I don't know what else we did. We did several things. Like I'm always encouraging, like Nora last year. I think it was last year. I mean, it was just a year ago. Last year she was really big into K-pop and into Stray Kids. So I tried to find her everything that was K-pop. I didn't understand it. She was obsessed with it. But to like, and Chloe, she's really into crafting and art and there's, and cosplaying. And now she's in D&D. And so just encouraging those interests. And not ever like, my kids don't ever feel like they can't be interested in something. If something interests them, they honestly, they throw themselves into it 100%. And I think that has been influenced by my childhood, by me not being allowed to grow that. So, I mean, it's just one of those. Now my house is littered with the neurodivergent
Liquacus and everything else.
Yeah. My kids their rooms are full of all like random stuff. So right? It's fine.
So I deal with the trauma of only being able to have certain things. Also runs into the trauma of buying stuff for yourself. You don't need that. That's not.
Yes.
You don't need that trauma.
Yes.
And so I deal with the.
Yes.
I want it.
Yes.
But I don't need it.
Yes.
And that is that's such a tough
argument. It's awful. It is so fucking awful.
And then you're like, I have to convince myself to buy something, and I'm in a courtroom. All of a sudden, I'm in a courtroom with both sides arguing the case of.
Are you really in a courtroom, or are you in a text message with me?
That also happens too. Yes, in my head, I'm in court. Yeah, I'm in both. I should buy this. I can buy this. I don't need it. Yeah, that's
need versus want, and adult money is awesome until you have it, because you don't have it because you spent bills on other stupid adult things. And that is very true. That is absolutely true. And especially like when you go grocery shopping. Grocery shopping's another one. And also tell me you grew up poor without telling me you grew up poor is all and out. Go with somebody grocery shopping. Go with somebody grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And you can tell who didn't have enough money for food growing up or had to be really cautious by what foods they choose.
Mm-hmm.
And what brands they choose. Now they can it can do it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And like for me, it's hard because I don't deny my kids snacks. Like I didn't have a lot of snacks growing up because we couldn't afford that. That was the thing that we just didn't. We had food. Mm-hmm. We had food. And we had plenty of food, ish. But we had plenty of like real food, but we didn't have snack food money, and we definitely didn't have name brand snack food.
Oh yeah,
no,
I gotcha.
No, and like
that's the whole thing. The name brand versus the
yes,
that's a big deal.
So it's one of those. Yeah, like you just like, okay, now I'm like buying my kids like, okay, what's next you want? What do you want to eat? Oh, okay, we bought, and I don't even fuss at my kids. We bought a lot of food, and because, they switch houses, it's like, okay, they didn't eat the snacks this week, or maybe the fruit went bad. Okay, whatever, and I throw it out. Like, and I know, and in my head, I'm having that adult going, I have just wasted a shit ton of money. But at the same time, I'm like,
I remember having a lot of snacks. My family,
Master.
My family has always been a snacky. Like you look at whenever my parents visit, the car is filled with snacks. There's always like summer sausages and crackers and M&Ms and just snacks. And as an adult, when I go grocery shopping, I'm like, okay, these are the meals I need to prep for. And then when I'm standing in line at the grocery store, ready to check out, I look in my cart and I'm like, why are there so many snacks in here and so few actual meal stuff? I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? I swear I came in here to buy meals. And all snacks.
See, and that's the thing. That's both Blue Ellie and Calvino, and I still have that. I have like food that I like, okay, here's the best buy date, which means I have X amount of days to try to eat it. And I'm not saying that I just throw out food willy-nilly. I don't. I keep food way longer than I should. And there are some things that have been expired for a long time. I'm like, no, it's still good. Like there are some things you're like, no, it's still good. But like you can't keep like meat or vegetables or fruit. So it's like that anxiety of you bought it because your kids asked for it and they wanted it, or maybe the schedule's got busy, or we didn't whatever and we didn't get to it and so they didn't need it, and so a week goes by and it's time for me to shop for the kids again, and I like open up my refrigerator to look to see what I have, and it's like all these things that have gone bad. And it's awful. It's awful. Like I get that anxiety as well. And I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't drink milk, but they drink milk. And so it's like, guys, you gotta drink milk. You guys gotta drink the milk. Like
that's a tough. Yeah, the milk is a tough one because it goes bad so fast.
Blue Ellie, I have done that before. I did that before.
I did my last trip to Aldi was that.
I have done that before where I have done nothing but pumpkin bagels. Ooh, pumpkin cream cheese. Ooh, apple this. Ooh, pumpkin that. And like I will go to the creamer. That you
once
name
fall
it.
Hits, it's bad.
Yeah, my basic white girl comes out. It's fine.
Yeah. Have you ever seen something in your fridge and you're like, this is probably bad, but you're not totally sure, but you're not willing to try it to see if it is actually bad or still good, but you don't throw it away either, and so it just sits there, and it goes from being it might be bad. It might be, it might not be, to eventually it is.
It is really bad, yeah.
Obviously it's
Which
bad.
Then it's like you're still wasting the food. It's just like a mind game you play with yourself.
You're like, I remember thinking last time, am I actually going to eat this? If at this moment I'm unsure, I'm not going to be sure tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah. Oh, and Blue Willy, yeah. Like the moment pumpkin spice like hits Starbucks, it's like my white girl goes, "Yes, queen!" Like
Oh my God.
I'm like, I need sweatshirts and some leggings. Get me my pumpkin spice. Now, mind you, I live in Texas and it's 100 degrees here, but I'm still in a sweatshirt and leggings. In here, I'm in the mountains in the
The
fall.
leaves are already changing. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it's pumpkin everything. Yeah, I get so excited. And then like when they try to sneak in like the peppermint mocha shit, like eggnog I can let slide, but the peppermint mocha shit, I'm like, no, my white girl will be like, no,
hate.
not long
Don't
enough.
hate.
It's you haven't told November. You steal your shit over there.
I had a peppermint mocha just yesterday. I was like, looked on the menu board and I went, oh, it's peppermint season, isn't it? And the guy went, no, it's not yet. But I'm like, but it's on your menu. He went, it's not I didn't do that.
I feel like that's like the if you wanted a white male, like the white male version of pumpkin spice latte, it's mint mocha shit.
Peppermint mocha, absolutely.
Peppermint mocha shit. I don't know what it is, but
Once
like the
peppermint
pumpkin
comes out, yeah.
mint peppermint mochas are to white men as pumpkin spice lattes are to white girls.
Don't hate. It's a thing. I get all the peppermint mocha creamers and all that. Oh yeah, little cookies with the little bits of peppermint sprinkled on top.
I just don't like it. Oh, I mean, that's fair. That's fair enough. I mean, it's just a stereotype, and we joke about it. But I do love all things pumpkin.
It is fantastic. It is good. It's hard to ignore those end caps. They put them right there. You can't walk past it without seeing it. You can't walk through the aisles without seeing it.
No, it's like pumpkin and cinnamon. There's something comforting about that, I think.
There absolutely is. Yeah, you're that is where the inner child is absolutely speaking out. Like, give me the comfort.
Yeah.
Give me the spices and the smells, and like there's especially the smell and like the candles. Walking into a room and having that pumpkin spice smell, the apple cinnamon, whatever.
Why are you staring at me and like, Jesus, Kelvin?
Yeah.
What are we saying? And as we get that, it's pretty hard to get there. It started out as a very American thing because pumpkins are very an American thing. So I mean, we get that. Yeah. But okay. Speaking of inner child and outer and outer adult. And we actually had this happen when you were here last time.
Okay.
So we talk about comfort food, right? Give me all the comfort food. And for some of us, like but we have these foods that bring us comfort. And what is your go-to food when you need comfort? Like your go-to, like you need comfort, you need to feel comforted. And not just this comfort food, like, like the Southern soul food, like, I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But there's a food. It's like a cookie or a cake or like a meal that is your go-to, like your brain goes, I need X.
I think Oreos are one of my comfort foods because, I will go to that. There's the Oreos and milk because for me, I got to do the milk with it. That is definitely a comfort one. I'm trying to think of what else. There's a pistachios. I know it's weird. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not judging. It's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody has their thing.
Yeah.
And that's usually like your inner child, just like
there's something that is small and snackable, small and munchable. And I will zone out and just go through that bag of, or the bag of pistachios or a sleeve of Oreos. Not like all of a sudden I'll be done with it and I'm like, I don't even remember doing this.
So it's the
'Cause
repetitive motion.
it's the repetitive motion, yeah. Of I have to be careful. Like, okay, no. If it's real bad, I'll try to. If the adult is present there for a moment at the beginning, the adult will go, "Let's portion this out. Let's like pour a bowl."
I have to do that. I cannot like, oh, I'm going to get a bag of chips, because I will grab the bag of chips and a thing of dip, and I will do that. But my comfort food and McDonald's chicken nuggets, and it has to be McDonald's chicken nuggets.
I'm not a big fan of McDonald's, but there is something about McDonald's chicken nuggets. I know they're fake. I know they're not healthy, but oh my God, you are absolutely correct. I've torn through a 20-piece nugget in nothing.
It's not a chicken nuggets. And I think you're right, because it's a small portion of the size and you're just the comfort of it. But I don't know.
It's a very familiar. That taste doesn't change. The shape
one bag equals one serving. Right?
That's accurate. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. This is the question that I found interesting. There's a couple in the segment too that I found interesting. Okay, what is your personal crowns versus bills battle? Is it Legos?
It's like, yeah. Do you have to ask that question? It's Legos.
I mean, I'm just.
It's absolutely, yes. It is absolutely Legos. That is a constant, ever-present struggle for me, especially when they keep releasing new stuff.
I've never had any of that, Asa. That sounds interesting.
That does. Yeah. If we ever make it out there, we are going on a food binge. I want to try. There's so much that I want to try.
I blame my grandparents because I need to eat all my food because they're starving kids in Africa. See, yours was Africa? Tell me where your parents, what origin your parents were from?
Yeah. No, mine was Africa too.
Oh, no, mine was China.
Oh, really? Yeah, but that makes sense. That does make sense, though. I mean,
but here's the thing: I'm half Filipino. There are starving kids in the Philippines. Like they couldn't have done just there starving kids back in the Philippines.
Kids in the U.S. too.
I mean, also fair, but
no, Kavita, that is absolutely a thing. Clearing the plate. You have to clear the plate. That is a hard thing to break.
My foster parents would say Poland. Yeah, just tell me where your based out. Where you're based
That's
out.
Right. Yeah. The food, the wasting food is something for me is when I see people throw away perfectly good food. Like, let's say you bought 5 chicken tenders and you ate 3 of them. Instead of taking the other 2 and putting them in the fridge and having them later for leftovers, you throw them away. That, my brain goes, that's like criminal for me. I've had someone like go to throw it away, and I'd be like, "No, I'll take it. No, that's mine. I'll take that." No, don't. Like, it bothers me real bad when people do that because like that's so wasteful.
Yeah. Oh, always to-go boxes. Do you need to-go box? And you have to weigh if you have enough to go to like justify to go. Like, like my kids never finish their meals. I'm always like, yes, we'll need a to-go box, and we always take it home. Like, in case you want in, if you're hungry, you can have it later. Like, all the time.
My brother and I were considered kind of like the trash compactors or the garbage disposals, because anyone that didn't want to finish their food, instead of like sending it away or throwing it away, we'd be like, we'll take it, box it up, we'll take it. It doesn't matter who at the tables, whose food it is. We'll take it. Well,
and see, this is, I had an old boss. I was a personal assistant / nanny for a while. And she became wealthy with her own company and stuff, hence me being a personal assistant. I mean, I literally ran her life. But her thing was also, because she grew up literal dirt floor poor. So her thing was always groceries. She would always be buying groceries. Not always. Like, I was like, you have so much stuff, but okay. And like, if they went back to my house. Like, she's like, okay, but she was always buying groceries, and she always ordered, no matter what was on the menu, and if she looked like she wanted it, she would have it. But she wouldn't have it. She would like have a couple bites of everything.
Oh God.
But then nothing. But then what would happen is that she would do a couple bites of everything. She also doesn't do leftovers because she doesn't like things. Because some people don't like leftovers.
Yes, that breaks my brain. But yes,
I know it does break mine. But then we would box it up and I would take it home. So that's how I fed myself. I think for at least 6 months one time is like she would always order out. And like she was a good cook. She actually, because she grew up, like I said, she grew up poor, grew up the oldest daughter in this poor family, so she knew how to cook, and she was a great cook. But like, if we always went out to eat, I was always the one getting the leftovers because she doesn't like leftovers, and some people are like that. But that was her trauma. Yeah. I'm going to order whatever I want to eat because I never got it as a kid. I didn't have groceries in the pantry, so I'm going to order all of the things.
Yeah,
all the time. And that was how she adjusted. But that's how I did, is because I'm like, I'm not going to waste this very expensive meal. I will eat it for 3 days. I don't give a shit.
I will eat off of this thing. I recognized how it affected me when the first time I went on a business trip and had an expense account. And so I had the corporate credit card. I had a per diem, and first night there, ordered food, didn't finish it. I've got a per diem. I can buy whatever food I want every day. And day one, to-go box. Like, I don't have to like take. No, I'm taking to-go box.
But here's what I do. Mm-hmm. I will do that. Like, I will order out. This is my inner child. I will I want everything. Like, I want to eat my weight in sushi and like all these things. So there's a sushi place that does really great sushi rolls, but they also do great hibachi stuff too. I was like, I can't decide. You know what? I'm going to order both. And I ordered both, but I always over order because I'm hungry at the time, but I always make sure to order things that I know will reheat well later.
Yeah. Yep. So here's one of the weird little things that
and then my inner child, this is where my inner child justifies it to my outer adult, is that okay, I may have spent, what's the round number, $50 on this DoorDash. That's very expensive for one person to eat this DoorDash. However, if like I'm doing like adult math here. However, I spent the $50, but I'm having it now, and I know I can have it for another meal later. So technically, I only spent $25 on this meal. I don't eat breakfast, so you know what? It works out economically.
That adult math is a serious. Absolutely serious thing. Here's one of the things that I find just ridiculous. Whenever you're watching a TV show, movie, whatever, and they order pizza, it's always a box of pizza. One box of pizza. It's like a medium, maybe a large, but it's one box of pizza. I have never ordered one pizza. Ever.
Me neither.
2, 3, 4. Like, even by myself, if it's by myself, 2 minimum. It's always 2 minimum. And breadsticks. Like the whole, I'm like, if I'm ordered, and I'm chowing down. I do the same math. I'm eating this for like 4 days.
Right.
I'm saving money, really. My ex had an interesting
75 tacos from Taco Bell.
That is not where I was going with that, but yes. Well, I don't think our community knows that. knows that story.
Go ahead, Sean. We're already here.
So I used to. So when I was married, my younger brother, also lived with me. And we all had the buy, order in bulk, mentality, car math. Oh God. And so it was not uncommon for us to order a lot of food, and it the time that we're talking about is when we were actually talking, and then because that's how you knew about it.
Mm-hmm. I was on the phone. And he forgot to mute.
I forgot to mute my ex, who we were married at the time, or she came in and she's like, "Hey, I'm thinking about ordering Taco Bell." Cool, okay. She's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna order 3 of the party packs." Now, back then, the party packs were different. Each party pack had 12 tacos in it. Was it 20? Was it 24?
24.
It was 24. There were 24 tacos in one party pack. And she was going to order 3. She did order 3 of them. 75 tacos. Oh
I
my
lost
god.
my shit. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
heard that. And you're like, I'm sorry. Are you having a party? No, it's
I
just
was
three
like,
of
I'm
us.
sorry, what? And he was like, of course, trying to justify it. I was like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I mean, we've ordered one party pack before. She went for all three of them.
And
That
while I'm
was
in there, I might as well eat
that.
equals death. Yes.
Yes, exactly. No, but my ex had, I think, um, whenever I go grocery shopping, food would migrate from the pantry into her space, like around her desk and stuff. Um, and I wasn't until I eventually realized exactly where that came from. Um, when we went to visit her family one time, her family, when she was living with her dad, or parents, they would order a whole bunch of food once a month. They would grocery shop once a month, and so they have a ton of food. They'd bring it in the house, and all of the siblings would converge on the food, and they would scatter to their rooms. So you only got the food that you were able to scavenge and take back with you. So yeah, and that was it. If you didn't get food, if you didn't scavenge from that food, you pretty much didn't have anything. And so I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense why you put all your food
I
next to
never
you.
knew that. All of this time. Now her
It makes
move
sense.
out, now all those pictures from her move out make sense.
All boxes of Pop Tarts, the cases of Mountain Dews that were all surrounding
In her
her.
room. I'm like, why are
Yes,
they in her room?
that's where it came from. Yeah,
See, now I know. Now I
yeah,
feel bad.
because yeah,
Now I know.
I mean
It's
yeah,
trauma.
but it
God.
was trauma. It was trauma.
I would like to apologize now. Not that she ever watches this, but maybe
Yeah.
she'll stumble upon it
Never
somewhere.
know.
I would like to apologize because I am raising the more and more I hear Sean talk, the more I realize that I'd like to apologize.
There were reasons for some of the stuff she did.
Yes, and you made it. You know what? It's fine. You're
That was my
learning.
trauma. That was my
It's your
trauma.
trauma. Your trauma, and I'd like to apologize now.
So yeah, yeah, that was. I mean, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, that's the death match between like, okay, like your inner child, your outer child, like the crayons versus bills. Like, do you recognize? There's a question. Do you recognize patterns from childhood shaping that, like your decisions? And that's like what we talked about. Oh, absolutely. Like that. Even with the example with your ex, like that's exactly like your child traumas and your child things shape what your adult does.
Yeah.
So like that's why it's so important, I think, to really address your inner child issues and your inner child trauma, because it really does shape what your behaviors as an adult. And I think sometimes, and I know myself, I can only speak for myself, is that I'm trying to address the adult behaviors when the adult behaviors are really my inner child behavior. It's just a development of my inner child trauma. So once I am working on my inner child trauma and the trauma for all of that and really recognizing and working on that relationship, all of a sudden the troublesome adult behaviors, thought process, and patterns fix themselves. Crazy. So it's one of those. Is your outer adult really your outer adult, or is your outer adult just your inner child with a different hairdo?
Yeah, like it's a manifestation of your inner child with different haircut, different,
Right.
yeah, slightly different look, a little mature. Yeah, but it's the same thing. And the scary part is we don't often realize it. If you're like, if you're not in therapy, if that's not something that you engage in, you have no idea why you're acting this way, why I'm behaving this way, why I feel the need to do this thing. It's because that's what my inner child is coming out, is taking over at that point, and I have no clue that that's happening.
And I think that that's also a problem. Like for me, if I'm not dealing with like, okay, is there an origin to this? I start, oh, well, it has to be this factor, but it's not that factor. Well, then you start spending a lot of your therapy time just like picking at things that are symptoms, but not the problem.
And spending a lot of time trying to find the exact, like putting the finger on the exact, oh, this is the exact thing that caused it, as opposed to, okay, what are we doing about it, instead of, this is exactly what caused it. Yeah, the burned into your brain is that inner child. It is what you're so, it's like the nervous system. It's you're so used to behaving in a certain way. Like my ex and scavenging food. You're so used to doing that. It is how you are. It's the go-to behavior. And it is hard to adjust that. Just my inner child in a mech suit. There you go, Calvino. Yes.
One second. My child is
Okay.
requesting money.
She wants a book.
She just want a book. She's a book kid.
Do you remember Scholastic book fairs?
I just went to one.
I mean, like, are they the same as when we were kids? Okay, that's what I was wondering about. All right.
Yeah.
'Cause I
absolutely
remember I was an avid reader when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I absorbed everything. So the Scholastic book fair, the smell of the books, the shiny, glossy covers. Yeah, it was a big deal.
My inner child doesn't want to come out. It's just too scared. And that's understandable. But it's one of those, your inner child's going to be scared. And you're going to be scared because you're scared of, that's because they know that it's scary. What you're having to face and process and work through is scary, and it's hard, and it takes a lot of time, and it's still something. It's a constant thing. It's not just I talked to my inner child today, and now I'm fine on this issue, Sean.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's fair. I like to do one and done, and that's not how it works.
He's like, I did inner child work today. I feel like I'm so proud of you.
I journaled today one time.
It's a constant
good,
thing,
right?
but it's I think for me, how I process it is because I'm a parent, and I think that's how it is, to imagine myself as a kid, as my inner child, as its own separate entity. If I sit here and I think my inner child is me and it's a part of me and it's a whole this thing, but for me, I imagine my inner child as its own person, as its own little kid. And how am I wanting to, because you have to reparent it. How am I wanting to address it? How am I wanting to make that kid feel? How do I want that kid to feel? Do I want that kid, this kid is hurt, this kid is scared, this kid is abused and neglected and traumatized? How do I want to approach that kid? How do I want to make that kid feel? And what do I have to do? And it's not an instant fix, just like it is with a regular kid, like any other kid. It's not an instant fix. And it's a constant showing up for them and talking through the things, and that your inner child's gonna have good days and they're gonna have bad days, and it's just like any other kid, but it's still showing up for them. I think the biggest thing is become the parent for your inner child that you wish you had. And I think that has helped me a whole lot in how I address my inner child and my childhood trauma. It's like, okay, who's the person that I needed the most? And I want to be that person for myself.
I like that.
We've been through so much rejection. Exactly. So for example, Asta, if you have that rejection sensitivity and your fear of rejection, then be the person for your inner child that your inner child never rejects, no matter how ugly or dark it gets. And you keep telling your inner child, hey, I'm here for you. Nope. I choose you. I choose to show up for you. Yes, we're having a bad day today, huh? Okay, we're having a bad day.
Yeah.
And I've said that to myself before. I've literally had conversations with myself and going, you know what? Because sometimes it helps me to compartmentalize in that, especially when I'm in a highly emotional state. It's like, hey. Okay, we're having a bad day today. We're having a bad day. And it's okay to have a bad day. and showing up. Okay, what? And it's one of those. Okay, what do you need? Like I'll ask my inner child, what do you need right now? And my therapist has actually told me to do that. It's like, okay, ask your inner child what they need. What do you need? My inner child just wants to lay here and watch TV. Okay, well then let your inner child do that. Mm-hmm. Just let it do that. Well, that's not productive. That's not healing. That's not whatever. No. That's what they need. Yeah. They're telling you that's what you need. And the other voices are the other adults telling you have to be productive. Healing has to look like journaling and processing and all this stuff. No, sometimes healing is just letting your inner child do what it needs. I need to stop. I'm overloaded. I'm feeling overwhelmed, or I need somebody to tell me X. So, okay, ask for X. I need somebody to tell me I'm feeling... my big one is I'm feeling less than. I'm feeling like I am not going to make it. I need somebody to tell me that. And even if you can't tell yourself that, you ask somebody to tell you that. Hey, can you tell me I'm doing okay? And I said, like that. That's how I deal with my inner child. And that's how my inner adult deals with my inner child, which is very different than before I started working on my inner child process.
I find saying it out loud helps, because if it's just in my head, it's different. But also my brain likes to wonder, and it's hard for me to focus. Whereas saying it out loud feels like it's more directly engaging in that communication and in that conversation with my inner child. And whereas thinking it just kind of feels like I'm not really focused.
Yeah. Okay. Like here's a host question. What coping strategy
Okay.
feels most kid-like in your adult life?
Building Legos.
Gaming.
Gaming. Yeah.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Gaming. Video gaming.
Yeah.
Because it's the thing I can't justify. Like if I'm crafting or if I'm baking, I can justify those things as to the adult, to the adult, but I can't justify video gaming.
Gaming is just the thing you do to enjoy, to have fun with. There's no productivity behind it. That's the struggle, is the productivity versus the self-care.
Yeah.
And so we're so used to, I'm so used to that productivity. I have to do something, have to be creating something. There's something else I should have been doing. That's why gaming used to feel really difficult if I gained for more than a short time. Yeah.
This is harder to get through when you're sometimes. Hi, mouse. You're in my way. You don't care. Like literally, yeah. You have your space. No, I don't want you in my space.
My space.
You need a bath. I know. It looks like I'm looking down at my crotch and I'm saying I need a bath.
I mean, it is what it is. Hey, you are where you are. What? I was just saying. There's no judgment here. What? I don't know. So we're talking about inner child. I'm just gonna move. I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque, and we're just gonna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's hit on some of your trauma. You know what? You want to hit on some of your trauma in that area? Do you really want me to hit on that trauma in that area?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Okay. What I learned about talking to my inner child or dealing is that as a child, I had no agency. As a child, I didn't have the skills. I didn't have agency. I could only do what I could do. I could only do what parents allowed. Like I wasn't an adult. I couldn't do what I wanted, say what I wanted, think what I wanted, or express myself. And my inner child still feels that way, that I don't have that. It's because that inner child is, that's what they dealt with.
Very
So
good.
yeah, so as an adult, that's what I run into, is that feeling of, um my inner child wants to go, well, I can't do anything about it. But as an adult, I really can. And so it's having that conversation with my inner child about that I can do this thing. I do have agency. I do have a choice. Uh, all of it. Yeah. It's thanks, Irving. I appreciate that. So, um,
Sean is trying so hard to find. Like, I'm watching him skip on the document all the way around because he's
Scroll.
like, scroll. Let's save yourselves.
Yeah. All right. So, do you ever find what's in a situation in which you've had to find the balance between the inner child and the adult?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
So when the inner child absolutely wants to get when the inner child wants to get their way, but you're an adult and you have responsibility, and you can't just let the inner child do the thing that the inner child wants to do. How do you does your adult take over? Do you find balance? Do you find, or do you just let the inner child throw the tantrum? And like, is there a situation in which you're able to strike a balance in what you need to do between your inner child and your adult? I mean, I can give you examples, like some examples with doing chores. Chores is one of those. Like, the adult's like, I got to get this stuff done. I got to do the laundry and I got to do the dishes. My inner child's going, no, you don't. It's fine. Dishes can sit there. The laundry, it's in the dryer. It's fine. You can just work out of the dryer. Dryer is an extension of the closet. We're just gonna play video game. We're gonna sit here. We're just gonna sit here and stare at the TV for a while. And so it's trying to find that, okay, I gotta get this stuff done as an adult, but my inner child really wants to do this other thing and not.
Yeah, a lot. I feel like um I feel like bills is a hard one for me. Because it's like I don't want to pay bills. I need to pay bills.
Bills suck. Oh, bills. Yeah, they don't tell you that about becoming an adult.
No, no. I think it's just processing anything. My inner child wants to just let somebody else do it. Let somebody else handle it.
Let somebody else make the choice.
Let somebody else handle it. Let somebody else make the choice. Let somebody else do it. Even though I don't want to do it, or I don't want it, or I can't. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is I have to deal with it. I have to do the thing that we're doing. So.
One of the struggles that I have in inner child out adult is going places, doing things, getting out of the house, touching grass. Because my inner child just doesn't want to. My inner child's like, no, it's not safe. Let's just stay inside. Let's just, game or do something and just not deal with people, not talk to people. My adult's like, no, we need to get out. We got to go do something. We got to get out. And so and sometimes my adult has taken the wheel up until the very last moment. I've actually had times where all of a sudden I was ready, and then my inner child goes, nope, we're not leaving. Okay. Yeah. So that's the big struggle between the two for me. Getting out of the house, doing something, as opposed to becoming a hermit.
You are a hermit.
I know, but I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be a more outgoing hermit. um
Sean's just like you can hear the click, click, click,
click, scroll. Yeah. All right. So, as my former therapist say, taxi this plane in.
Sure. Oh, I mean, I think the reality is that we all have an inner child, and we all are in it. Oh, not all of us. I don't know. Like, you may be an adult. They're always going to be in struggle with each other. I don't think that there's ever going to be a time where there's going to be harmony. I mean, I feel like you'll have harmonious moments. I think that you'll find.
I think it's about finding balance. I think it's what it comes down to is what the balance is between the two, and the balance is going to be different all the time, like from situation to situation.
I might be a child in an adult body, and that's okay too.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of us, to some extent, we all are at some point. Yeah.
And I think it's understanding what's your inner child and what your inner child is saying and what your inner child needs. The problem becomes when the inner child runs the show all the time. And right. I feel like that was me for a lot of my adulthood.
Or your adult. I think it is finding that balance. Like,
you're right. If the inner adult or the outer adult runs the show the entire time, because that can happen too. So I think the outer adult is all about I'm an adult. I got to get things done. I got to pay the bills. I got to do the productive thing. I think the outer adult is represented by or presents as the person who's always busy. They don't have any downtime because they feel like they have to go. Because the inner child wants joy. The outer adult just wants to get stuff done.
Yeah.
So finding the balance between the two is key.
I got nothing else.
I don't either. I think we've covered it. I think we've covered pretty well. I like this. In the end, the real winner is therapy.
Always therapy.
Always therapy. Yeah. So there we go. So talk to your inner child. Don't know. Burpees is never the answer. Oh wait, that's to get in shape. Oh yeah, I think.
Okay. Let me explain where I am at mentally and emotionally. And why we didn't stream last week and sort of where I'm at. So Saturday night, one of my children decided that they did not want to live anymore. And it was a very scary moment for me. Luckily, they are physically okay. They are currently getting treatment that they need. And I'm not okay. I am pretty numb. I literally have, I can't even feel depression or anxiety. Like, I have gotten to the point where I am feeling nothing. I told somebody yesterday, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I give no fucks. I don't give a fuck. I could literally punch somebody now and don't give a shit about the consequences of my actions. So I'm not okay. I am doing my best. We are doing our best. as a family. I have also my other child also has health issues that I am actually struggling with as well. And I am not saying this to trauma dump, and I am not going to go into any details because it's really not the public's business. My family is struggling right now, and really is my kids are struggling right now, and I'm doing my best. So the simple fact that I'm streaming today, Sean's like, do you have a topic? I was like, no, I do not. He's like, I got you. I was like, okay. Yeah. I wanted to stream today, trying to bring a little bit of normalcy to my life, but I'm not okay. And my hatchlings are not okay, and that's okay. And I am doing the best that I can, and I have a great support system, but I'm pretty numb right now. And my therapist is like, that's okay. You're in survivor mode. And I told somebody it feels like one of those big, giant, human-sized syringes. Somebody just shot that in my neck of Novocaine. I don't even physically feel anything. So that whole clinical depression, I'm like, oh, I might be getting out of it. Just kidding. Just, it's fine. I know that there's going to be a fallout emotionally at some point, but I can't process that right now. Right now, I have to worry about my kids. So things like the channel reward points is as much as I will do the burpees, just not today. Yeah, I've got to figure out. There's just a lot of things I got to figure out, but that's not for you guys to worry about. That's for me to worry about. And I am only telling you this because if I am absent from streaming, I've got things to do. I've got to take care of my kids. The rest of Team AOA is there. They are very supportive, and so So I've had a pretty shitty week, pretty shitty 7 days, and it doesn't stop. It doesn't end, and it won't end at least for another couple of weeks. So yeah, that's where I'm at, folks. That's where it is. I am trying to find humor where I can and laughs where I can, and yeah. So here we are, and we're just gonna make it
one moment at a time, doing the best you can.
So
right.
Yeah.
Let me give. All right. Let me give the weekly recap or weekly activities, and then. Okay.
Yeah. You're right.
All right. So tonight, I am building Legos. We're doing a new Lego set. So I got a couple ideas. So show up and see which one I build. So that's tonight at 6:30 Eastern.
What are you doing tonight?
What am I building tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm thinking about. I have a tribute to you. I was thinking about building. I've got that one. So yeah.
No, you do you? I'm finally getting one months later.
Yes, I've had it. I just had to finish the jazz club. So okay. I have my tribute to Anna, to a dragon. So I'm gonna build. I think I'm gonna build that one tonight. It'll be a fun one. So I'll definitely put the pictures up on. I think I can finish it tonight, so I'll put the pictures up on Discord for anyone that can't make it tonight. So yeah, that's building at 6:30 Eastern on my channel, which is the Dorian Summer channel. Let me see if I can get all the buttons and things put out there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so come check me out on my channel, Dorian Sombra. And then on Tuesday is 3 Bards and a Dragon, probably. We have that is at 8:30 Eastern on the Team AOA channel. So we roll a d20 and let it run and ruin our lives. The last couple weeks have been some crazy fun episodes. I have had the great fortune of DMing.
I can't eat donuts the same way again.
Right? I know. Glazing. Hey, funny thing is I even built last week, I built a little donut truck and I've got a little Glazy McDo now. in a donut truck. I loved it. Yeah. So, so Three Bards and a Dragon at 8:30 Eastern on Team AOA channel. And yeah.
Jay probably.
And then on, let's see, Jay. I don't think Jay had been really busy, so I don't think he's going to be gaming on his channel on Wednesdays. But if you follow him and he does go live, you will get notified. So check him out. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday is Nev. So including tonight is our good buddy Nev. He is gaming. So check him out on his channel. Let's see, make sure I got the right one. Yep. So he's the channel Nev. Nev is streaming, and then that takes us back to Sunday. Back to another episode of Waking Up. There it goes. Yeah, Calvina, your normal sucks having a normal job, so you can't watch the streams. But we love you and appreciate you anyway. Life happens. So there we go.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me if you're a millennial. See, millennials do this.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Like, they do that. Like, the Gen Alpha does the whole weird,
yeah,
heart thingy. And then you have the little K-pop, like, heart. I don't know.
And do you know what Gen X does? Absolutely nothing. Gen X is nothing.
Gen X does this. It's like, that's how
pretty much. That's it. Yeah.
I'm Gen X, and we don't do shit. That's exactly.
See, exactly. Gen X, like, don't leave us alone. Just don't come at us.
Gang signs. That's me.
Yeah. There we go. That pretty much. That's it. So there.
Kevin says, "I want to go back to being a organic."
I like that term. So the Discord, I'll put the Discord in the chat. So if you want to follow, if you want to message us on Discord, if you want to just follow along with what we're doing or have a conversation, you can reach us on Discord. Words are hard,
but
words are really hard. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're good.
I think
that's it. So have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, whatever that happens to be, and we'll catch you next time.
Hey, bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Did you really just high five?
No, we didn't.
Okay, we're live.
Hey.
Hello.
Last week,
You don't even do that well from the front seat.
Okay.
The bear is coming with the carpet spoon.
That's a straight up PBR for the table.
Yeah.
I think it called.
She ain't judging us at all.